Who in the fuck? As you all read the title and saw the thumbnail, there is a new Rivi and Thetis arriving to the Japanese version of the game. These guys are fresh off the press, let me tell you. I had another video planned today, but I was like, you know what? These are some Blood Knights returning to the game. I gotta make a video on it. Two fan favorites, well, one of them being the fan favorite, Thetis, get out of here. They're back and better than ever, especially Rivi. The only thing is that I really don't like Rivi's new design. You see this? Why does this look like Emmy? But on the other hand, look at this glow up from Thetis. Look, we got this Thetis and then Giga Chad Thetis. You see that man's bicep, that boy's tricep right there? But of course, we're all here for the information, right? And see how these units are. So let's start with the big one. Raid Shadow Legends. Dark Rivi. You can see her slots, 5-star magic, 5-star support, 4-star magic, very solid overall. She's still kind of like, you know, a damage dealer. She's a magic damage dealer now. You see with her skills, she's reducing the enemy's damage resist. The art, she's reducing the enemy's dark resistance, and this is stackable, by the way. But then it has another effect. When used during Magia Drive, you enter Magia Drive Unlimited for the duration of Magia Drive. And then when used during Magia Drive Unlimited, you reduce the enemy's elemental weakness resistance by 40%. And then we got the true art, right? Enter Magia Drive, and when used during Magia Drive, you deal 60,000% dark damage magic, and then for 20 seconds you increase all allies' art gauge by 4 and reduce the enemy's magic resistance by 60%. These are her abilities: paralysis resistance 90% up. During Magia Drive, you increase your own damage to demons by 50%, and during Magia Drive Unlimited, you increase all allies' art gauge by 3. Now this is technically 7 arts per second. You know who else has 7 arts per second? Juno. Well, I think Juno actually technically has more due to her passives, but still. Which this is really wild. Of course, you know, let's talk about her true weapon before I go on a tantrum real quick. Her true weapon is a 50-second cooldown, 8,000% dark damage magic, you increase your own damage by 70%, and when equipped by Dark Rivi, you increase your own skill CT recovery by 30% and art gauge by 100 at the quest start. Let's break down this unit, let's talk about it. This unit's actually weird because there's a few things going on with her that is, I think, different than most other characters. So she's a Magia Drive unit, meaning that she needs 200 art gauge to even start, you know, using her full kit. Not only that, she technically now needs 300 art gauge, since you need to also enter Magia Drive Unlimited upon using your true art. Then, actually, no, wait, technically she needs even more. So you need 200 art gauge to activate Magia Drive, 100 art gauge to activate your art, and then you need another 200 art gauge to activate your true art again, because that's what you're going to want to get into your art gauge. Like, I really like these new characters, and I really like the design of bringing back the Blood Knight, but here's the thing. In this sense, they're technically weaker, since it's requiring them longer setups to even go into, you know, the full kit. And I'm more so just talking about the speed thing here. You know, if we compare this Rivi to Earth Rivi, you know, Earth Rivi, I think, may still outdamage this Rivi, but, I mean, even with the multiplier and everything, maybe not, but I do think this Rivi overall is a better character. It's just, I don't know how I feel about the Magia Drive Unlimited, using the true arts, having to use the art again, then back into the true art, you know what I mean? It's weird. It's a very weird thing, and it's going to be hard to see exactly how we use these characters, especially if we're trying to do more speed strats or whatever. We may not even go to, I mean, you never go to Blood Knights anyway for speed strats, but you're definitely not going to these guys. And we do know what her Archgen type is, by the way. She has 2 Archgen types. This passive right here, the one that gives everyone 3 arts per second when she's in Magia Drive Unlimited, is type EX2. But her true art Archgen type is type B. Type EX2 on the passive, though, isn't necessarily bad, and technically can still be ran alongside other Type B units, so I can kind of see what they did here, where it's like, well, yeah, you know, maybe you don't want to run her alongside other Type B characters, but at the same time, you still technically can. Another thing to point out, too, is that her magic resist down on her true art actually will not stack with units like Lisa. You just have to ruin all of our fun, GS. We could have literally achieved something so beautiful. We could have been really bursting bosses down with Rivi, Juno, Lisa, and then the last unit could be whoever. Maybe Mako. We got the man Giga Chad Thetis, or how the peasants will call him, Light Thetis. As you see here, this is a skill. You increase your art gauge by 10 every time you use it. As you see here with the art, he has Magia Drive Unlimited as well. This art actually doesn't do anything until he actually uses it in Magia Drive Unlimited. Well, he increases everybody's physical damage by 80%, and his true art is 100,000% light damage physical. As you see here, these are his passives. He has accuracy 20% up. During Magia Drive, you increase your own attack and defense by 50%, and during Magia Drive Unlimited, you increase your own crit rate by 150%. Why 150? Who knows? Ezra's true weapon, it is a 5-star physical. You can increase your own light damage by 70%, and when equipped by Light Thetis, you increase your own arc gauge by 2, and you increase your own paralysis and freeze resistance by 100%. Now, Light Thetis is weird too, right? It's weird. He has the same issues, and he doesn't get the 100 arc gauge on his true weapon. You pop in the true art to go into Magia Drive. Upon entering Magia Drive, you only need to get 100 arts, right? So you can activate your art just for the simple fact that you want to get into Magia Drive Unlimited, and then you have to pop your true art again just to get the 100k. Like, you guys see the problem here, right? You see the issues arising. It's like, what is the design philosophy behind this? It's like, even like the 150% crit rate, whenever I first saw this, I thought he was going to be a unit like Sonic, where maybe his damage scaled with his crit rate. And I think the reason why they did the 150% crit rate was maybe because to counter like bosses that have extremely high crit resistance. Like, for example, Ganon has what, like 200% crit resist? In order for you to like crit Ganon, you can do it with Speedo Sonic, because Speedo Sonic gives himself 200% crit rate up, and then you could use something like Sonic Scarf or whatever on him to give the extra 100%, and then now he can actually crit Ganon. So maybe that's what they were thinking of, but I don't know, man. It's a weird thing. It's a weird world we're living in at the moment. Maybe I'm missing something, and I hope I am. I think the part of this that I really just hate is the fact that they still have the issues of the Blood Knights, where you have to use their true art just to activate their transformations. I wouldn't have a problem with these characters if they activated their transformation and still used their true art during your first true art use. That's the main issue that I feel like all the Blood Knights have. And I know that there are characters on JP, characters like Nui and all the others that are able to give people like 100 arc gauge, so you can kind of help these type of characters. Still, even with that, it's like, is it really worth all the trouble of going through all that? Either way though, those are the 2 newest Blood Knights coming back on the Japanese version of Grand Summoners. How well will both of them last in the meta? How well will both of them do? I'm just gonna say we gotta really wait till they come out. I want to see if people can actually find some team comps that actually make these 2 pretty bonkers, because right now I'm just kind of unimpressed by both of them. I think that they have potential to be great, but the amount of investment, like, Jesus. Especially for Rivi. Like, Rivi's really down bad in the sense that if you want to use her as a support character, she needs so much art shit. And the same with Thetis. The man's a nuker that can't nuke. I can't believe that. You'll more than likely never see this character on any leaderboard. Either way though, I think that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you all for coming out. You guys let me know down below in the comment section what you feel about both these characters. Because maybe I'm missing something. Maybe you guys see something that I don't. But those are my opinions. That's how I'm feeling. It's been your boy OP. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more. I'm going to be having some more videos coming your way very, very soon. So make sure you stick out for that. Talking about videos, if you enjoyed this one, I highly recommend you check out either one of the Grand Summoners videos popping up on your screen right now. Highly entertaining content. Guarantee you'll love them. And oh yeah, before you leave, don't forget to drink water.